On this video, we're going to be talking about expert tips on buying a used vehicle. It's expert tips on how to inspect a used car. If you're following me for the first time, you're coming across my channel. My name is Regina, Queen of Car Loans at Joe Longhammer Chevrolet. But I want you to make sure you subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. You know why? Because you'll be notified every time I do a video. So let's go ahead and get into this video. Looking to buy a used car, you got to ask these right questions. Why? It's because you don't want to be taken advantage of. You want to do your homework by subscribing to my channel. And then you'll be notified every time I do a video, but go back and watch some other videos because this will get you to be the expert when you're going to buy that used car. You can challenge that salesperson or challenge that person that you're actually buying that vehicle from. So number one, how many miles did that vehicle have on it? Now, a lot of people get it confused because they think the higher the mileage on the vehicle, that's not the right vehicle for them. But the higher mileage vehicle means that it's been on the highway and it may be in better condition than a vehicle with lower miles, because a lower mileage vehicle means short trips. So don't underestimate and think because that car has higher mileage on it that's not the car for you. So know how many miles is on the vehicle. Number two, how is the vehicle equipped? Is that vehicle equipped for all the needs and wants that you have? I always tell my customers, have your need column and have your want column. What you need and then what you want. And because your want column, maybe you can take something off, right? For one, the key features, transmission type. Do you need an automatic or do you need a manual? Now, safety equipment, audio system, cruise control, power seats. Do you need Bluetooth? Do you need the rear entertainment screens? Rear entertainment screens might be just a need because a lot of the pre-owned cars are not going to come with a rear entertainment system unless that's that particular feature you need. Backup camera. Does that vehicle have a backup camera? And navigation. What you want to do is double check and know the features on that particular vehicle that you're looking to buy. What is the car's condition? Now, you want to ask that salesperson, or whether you're buying it from a dealership from the salesperson, or you're buying one from a for sale by owner. Now, the reason you want to know what kind of condition the vehicle is in, because you don't know what that salesperson or that for sale by owner, that person is going to say, because they may reveal some things that you didn't even know. They're going to reveal some things that you don't know. Why? It's because you're asking them an open-end question. Open-end question means that you're leaving it open for them to tell you anything that they want to tell you. So they're going to tell you some things that you might not even thought of asking. Number four, how is the body and the interior? If the seller did not address this already, you need to ask specifically about both body, interior. Now, first of all, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you do a complete walk around on that particular vehicle. Now, a complete walk around is where you start at the front of the car. Now, when I say the front of the car, the front, where the engine is, right? Start in the front, and then you walk your way around the right side or the left side of the car. And then you look at the body. You're going to check for dents. You're going to check for rust. You're going to do that yourself. You're going to inspect your car yourself. Do that walk around of the body. And the worst thing you can do is buy a car at night because you can't even see the body of the car at night. Find out if you can take that car in their service department so that you can look at it in the light, or find a lighted place where you can look at that vehicle in the light. That's very important. And then get in the car, the interior, touch, feel, touch the steering wheel. Look up under the seat. Look in the glove compartment, and you want to look for crumbs. The reason I'm saying looking for crumbs, if that person constantly ate in their vehicle, they had McDonald's, Burger King, or they ate their lunch, or they smoked cigarettes, or they smoked marijuana in the car, that might be the kind of car that you need to stay away from. Because if a person is trying to sell a vehicle, whether it's at a dealership or it's a for sale by owner, they want to make sure that they have cleaned the car out, got the car detailed, cleaned out, vacuum the car out, and wash it. So that's what you want to just make sure that you do. Check out the body and the interior. Now, if it's for sale by owner, then you want to say, are you a smoker? Because most people that buy used vehicles, if they're looking to do it for sale by owner, but they don't smoke in their car, it's because they're preparing for later on of selling their vehicle. So smoking in the car is not the right thing to do. Whether you're for sale by owner, whether you're leasing a car, whether you're buying a used car or you're buying a new car, it doesn't matter. Don't smoke in your car. Step outside your car and smoke. If you don't smoke at home, why are you smoking inside your car? Number 5, has your car been in an accident? Now, Carfax can tell you whether the car has been in an accident, or AutoCheck. These are two companies that dealerships use to tell you whether that vehicle's been in a car crash. Now, if you're doing it for sale by owner, guess what? They know whether that vehicle has been in a car accident, or are they being honest? Now, the worst thing what people can do is if they accident in their vehicle and they don't get it fixed by a shop, a body shop, or someone that actually cannot make it look like your car has been in an accident, right? So the worst thing you can do when it comes to trading the car in is see that car is in an accident and you can tell the body work wasn't done correctly. Now, don't be afraid to buy a car that's been in an accident, but be afraid to buy the car if the body work is not done correctly. So just ask that question. If they lie and say they don't know, do what I would do, walk away. Now, number 6, do you have service records? Now, if you go into a dealership, and the person actually trading the vehicle, and they got their vehicle serviced at mechanical shops or a dealership or a place that keeps the right records, they put them in the system. That means that you're gonna know when that car was actually serviced and where it was serviced. Remember, if you go into a reputable shop, then there's gonna be maintenance documents that's gonna follow that person that actually is getting the work done. Maintenance records are very important. And if you're doing it for sale by owner, hopefully that person has some records or receipts of some work that they had done. Because if you ever want to get the most out of your vehicle, keep your service records. Now, number 7, are there any open recalls on the vehicle? Worst thing you can do is buy a vehicle and there's recalls that need to be done on the vehicle. Now, I work at Joe Longhammer Chevrolet in Waterford, Michigan. And if it's a Chevy or if it's a GM product, we have access to get that recall done. But I want to say right before COVID, or right after COVID, and not even right after COVID, it might be even now, or maybe it's an open recall, it's not affecting the vehicle where we cannot sell it. So you want to find out, is there open recall? Now, I caution you, if you buy a car from a Chevy store and it's a Ford recall, then you know what you need to do. You need to ask that dealership where you're buying that car from to go get that recall done. Because they do have people that can take that vehicle, like porters or the salesperson, to actually take that car to that Ford store to get that work done on that car. So get the recall done on that particular vehicle so that you can actually purchase that car. Get the recall done first. Have the dealership take some time out and get that recall done. That's very important. Number 8, questions for a private seller. How long have you owned it? And why are you looking to trade your vehicle in? Or are you looking to sell your vehicle? Then they'll tell you why. And then also, and if it's for sale by owner, you know what? They got receipts. They know when and where they got the work done on their car, right? They're looking to sell it. Why? Because sometimes when people are looking to sell their vehicle, they're having problems with their vehicle. It ain't about the money at that moment. It's about the money. Well, yes, it is about the money. It's because maybe they're putting too much money in that car and they're looking to get out of it and they don't want to put any more money in that car. Now, number 9, are you the person that actually drove that car the most? Are you the person that drove that car the most? How many people were driving that car? Because sometimes people look to trade their vehicles in and you have 2 or 3 drivers that drove the car. Now, I would be very hesitant on this. And the reason I would be very hesitant on 2 or 3 people driving the car, because you got to look at the age bracket. If you look at an adult and it's a parent, maybe they're 30, 35 years old, 40, it doesn't matter. But then you have that child, their child that drove it, maybe that 16, 17, and 18-year-old that drive that car. That's the second person. And then you got the wife or the husband. You got 3 people. You got the spouse, the married couple, and then you got the kid. That's 3 people driving the car. That's 3 people that's trying to take care of 1 car. That might be a little bit of an issue because remember, the adult is going to maybe take care of the car better than the kid. So you ask that question. Are you the person who drove the car the most? And they will either tell you that. Now, if you ask them that question, they're probably going to be pretty shocked that you're asking them that question, but you want to know who's responsible for driving this car. Who actually took care of the car as far as the maintenance on this vehicle? Now, the last one, number 10, why are you selling this car? Now, if you're at a dealership and they're looking to sell the car, we're here to sell a car. We're not asking why you're looking to trade the car in. But I do. I'm asking because some people want to trade the car in because they got issues. They got problems. Sometimes people have problems in their car and they don't share. But once we appraise your car, then we're going to get that answer. I'm asking all the time, why are you looking to trade your car? Why are you looking to upgrade? Or why are you looking to get out that car? And they tell me that. But I'm told a lot of salespeople do not ask the right questions. So in this video, again, you watch this video to the end, I need you to do this. I need to make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Regina, the Queen of Carlin. Subscribe because you'll be notified every time I drop a video, okay? All right?